baseball fans, and welcome Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Aaron Judge leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Two gone with runners at the corners. Here's the speedy catcher, Joshua Anderson.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that's in for a strike. Judge, the runner at third. Peterson at first. 2 out of the inning. Lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Scoreless after 1. No outs, runner at first. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Anderson hauls it in, and there's one away.
The second baseman,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Anderson takes it in for the out, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it, just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
the catcher, number 34, Joshua Anderson.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Wouldn't chase that time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swings and chases a low one there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman,
Jonathan India at the plate. In the dirt, ball 2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Runner on the go. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
And the right-hander deals. And that's outside. And the count is filled up. Jared Walsh would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And here it comes. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's the 3rd out.
Well, Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
This is what I'm made for. Every single moment that nothing I can feel it on the stage for. You don't know the half of what I've given to make it up to this level. Every day at home, spitting every day alone.
No outs,
Now
runner
batting,
at first.
catcher,
And up to the
JT
plate is JT Realmuto.
Let's go. Pitch to him.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The batter, the catcher.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Out to short, Turner. Sends it across to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The batter, the second baseman. Jonathan.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Joshua Anderson. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And that is cut on and missed. 1-1.
One strike.
And now the lefty. And that one is in the dirt. 1-1. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Next to hit, Jonathan India. Next offering upstairs.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And it's even up.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Gregory Soto, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. So 2 away with nobody on. JT Realmuto steps in. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And he beats the throw very close right there.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Anderson played well enough in the win.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
within 300.
And now it's Alec Bohm. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strike.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Joshua Anderson. And the pitch. Anderson will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. That's to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
The catcher, number 34, Joshua Anderson.
Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That's to third, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. The Yankees looking to rally. 0-2 now. That's down and in.
It's a good take.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Joshua Anderson digs in now.
Joshua Anderson.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
1 strike.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Tying run at the plate. Right field, down the line, and that one slices down. The tying run at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy. He's done it again, Boog. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Young girl, big dreams, thinking I was foolish. I'm not proud or weak, I let my reputation speak. Nothing good ever comes from making enemies. Every time you try and hold me back, you see me flying 100 miles around the track.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
The right fielder.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And next for New York, Joshua Anderson. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Ball 1, no strikes. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
1 gone, runner at first. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 1 down, Phillies down a run. Runner takes off. Throw, save! That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner goes again. Strike in there. And the throw out at third.
Thought he might have a chance to swipe third successfully right there when he got a good jump from second. But it was such a great throw, quick tag to cut him down.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Joshua Anderson.
The catcher, Joshua
Suarez back to work. And there's a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The pitch. Not even close there. And the count is 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now. Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
The catcher, number 34, Joshua Anderson.
Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Verdugo gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a good eye there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires.
Ball.
And a foul ball. Outside.
Your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Kicks and deals. Double play ball to second. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
A very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line. These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.